There are also some impacts of solid waste on animals and aquatic life. Increases in mercury level of fish due to disposal of mercury in the rivers. Plastic found in ocean ingested by birds result in on high algal population in rivers and seas. Degrades water and soil quantity. Improper handling of chemical waste have resulted in oceans and supply being treated like sewage or toxic waste dumps which pollutes marine life and kills aquatic animals. Impact of solid waste on environment. Waste breaks down in landfills to form methane, a potent greenhouse gas. Change in climate and destruction of ozone layer due to biodegradable waste. Littering. It is the process due to waste pollution or illegal dumping. Leaching. It is the process by which solid waste enters in soil and groundwater and contaminate them. Through all of this, there are some preventive measures. Waste minimization is a process of reducing waste produced by individuals, communities, and companies, which reduce the impact of chemical waste on the environment to the greatest extent. Household levels of proper segregation of waste, recycling, and reuse, process and product substitution. For example, use paper bags instead of plastic bags. Thank you, sir.
Okay, yes, this is also again sensitive topic. I would like to say that we people have to concern, because see, we are again for the future responsible whatever the problems that we are facing because of this problem of waste management. Usually the use of plastic and maybe number of reasons are there, and because of that we are facing the problems like every year we are facing the problem of flood is there. Then maybe sometimes maybe landslides are there. Again, sometimes there is global warming is there, and so many issues that we are facing day to day every year that we are happening with such cases. So who is responsible for all those things? In fact, we are all responsible for these things. And the situation in the cities, metropolitan cities like Pune, Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, Bangalore, that is again critical, because there is no any system which will be the solving this problem of waste management. And so that those municipalities, they are trying some experiments, but that is again not having that effective implementation is not there. And so therefore there is failure also. If you've seen the cities like Pune, you'll come to know there is a big dumping ground for such waste, and where after collecting all such waste, that is burned, and again that is increasing in pollution. So there is no any proper system to dispose all those wastes. So therefore, I think that being students of civil engineering, we people can work on that also. It can be your area where you can just working and finding solutions to what can be done. There are a number of ways that can be used. It can be used for creating some construction material, can be for generating electricity, or can be for other reasons also, or segregating that dry and wet waste. You people can also process on them and try to think about it. So overall, it was nice presentation, Shubhangi, and uh, you can just again improve that presentation skills. With this, you people can improve your presentation skills also. Okay, so all of you just take note of it, that you can also prepare such presentations and you can also present. The condition is only that nobody is going to read it as it is. Okay, you people have to try to reproduce it in your own words. So you are learning, you are reading, you are maybe taking points everywhere from Google, from YouTube, anywhere you are collecting data, but at the end you are trying to tell that in your own words. That should be the condition. So because here we wanted to express our thoughts and ideas, not someone else. If you are reading, it means that it is thoughts and expressions of someone else. So that is, there is no scope for your expression of speech. So for that, we have to express those thoughts and ideas in our own words. That is only condition. And because of that, you can improve your English. Because of that, you can improve your presentation skills also. Okay, is there anyone, anybody from boys, any other? If no, then I think that we can have discussion on health, or health versus wealth. That is the topic given. Okay, Shruti, Yes, Shruti is there. Fine.
Good afternoon to all. My subject is the earthquake. The earthquake means a sudden violent shaking of the ground is known as earthquake. The earthquake causes due to the volcanic eruption. It is the main cause due to the earthquake happens. And second is the tectonic movements, geological faults. Geological faults means decrease in a pore pressure and man-made activities like a nuclear explosion, building construction, etc. The effects of earthquake that are the ground shaking, ground rupture, landslides. Landslides means the collapse of mass of earth on the surface. The liquidification, the process of making a soil in a form of liquid, is known as a liquidification. The earthquake happens. What should we have to do when earthquake happens? We have to move from our homes into the open grounds. If we are on the road, move away from car and stay away from telephone, electric poles and building and other trees, etc. Stay away from outer walls of building, wine places, fireplaces, and hanging objects that we can protect ourselves from the earthquake. Thank you.
Okay, this is again that you people can think of the major problem of terrain and landslides and earthquakes. Okay, so maybe we are not affected or our region is not affected for earthquakes, but you know that sometimes in hilly regions or in mountainous regions during mostly rainy season, landslides are there, and sometimes earthquakes are also there. Also, we people have heard about the tsunamis also. So we can study all those things and we can prevent the harm that can be reached to the humanity. And so study of that earthquakes, why does it happen, and we people can just also think that why we people earlier in olden times how many destructions were taking place with the help of technology, how it is possible nowadays to predict the upcoming even earthquakes also, and how to minimize losses, all those things. So that is nice, you people can keep learning on it. So nice presentation, Shruti. Okay, I think that Rupesh wanted to say something. Rupesh, by the way, is it like this? Do you want to speak something, Rupesh? Roll number 20. If not, then you can go. Anisha, let it be. Whether it will be, we are not expecting the topic should be from syllabus or curriculum. You can speak on any topic. So it is importance of time or whatever. You have to choose the topic of your favorite subject. So you can speak on that also, Anisha.
Okay, sir. Can I start, sir?
Ah, yes.
Good afternoon, sir. Today's my topic about importance of time. Rich or poor, time wait for no one. We all are allotted a certain amount of time in our lives, and hence we must use it wisely. Time is precious, and we must not waste it. If we utilize our time properly, it will help us to have a bright future. Time is more precious than money. Every person who wants to be a successful must understand the value of time. We must plan all our activities to save our times. Students can make their timetable to revise their syllabus so that it became easy to studying during exam. Thank you, sir.
Yes, this is also very important topic, that management of time, importance of time that we people have to study, because you know the number of people who fail today, one of the reasons of failures is that they fail to utilize their time. Even as far as we people as a student, we need to consider how much time of the day we people utilize. Since the time we wake up early in the morning till the time we go to bed, how much time we people are getting and how do we are spending it. Maybe number of times for the just number of, let's say, enjoyment, we people are killing number of hours which can be creative, which can be productive, but we are not utilizing them for practicing. Because if you're practicing any skill, not only English, not only language, but any other, you can think of any skill. If you're spending hours and hours, then only it will be possible. Okay, today to whom you concern as expert or the legends or those who are great persons in their lives because of the time that the people have spent in practicing or doing that particular thing, or these people, they utilized their time properly, and so they are on the top of their profession or on in their fields. So if you want to become great like them, if you want to become expert like them, you people need to spend time like that them only. So maybe suppose that whatever the maybe schedule of the day, you people have to just plan that minimum 3 to 4 hours I'm going to plan for that particular goal that I wanted to achieve in my life. Okay, so accordingly people can go for the time planning, as that Anisha mentioned, that you should have a proper timetable. Not only a timetable, but you need to implement it. You need to learn how to implement. Many students have timetable, but they don't implement. So start implementing that timetable also. And sometimes it may be flexible. It is not that you have to follow it hard and fix, but sometimes it can be flexible also. But utilizing proper time is very important in our life. So nice topic, Anisha, and you presented it nicely. Okay, let's see if any further discussion is there, or can we stop it, or what can we do? What can we do now?
Sir, further discussion, sir.
Okay, so we will have discussion on that health versus wealth. A kind of group discussion, you mean? So can we go for group discussion on health versus wealth? You just reply me with something, yes or no, so that we can decide. Or we'll stop here. We'll take attendance and we'll stop here. Okay. So let's think of the attendance. Roll number 1, 2. Many students are absent. Only 32 students are present. So 1, 2, 3 is absent. Then 4, 5 is absent. 6, 7 is absent. 9 is absent. 11 absent. 14 absent. 16 absent. 18 absent. 21 absent. 25, 26 absent. 28, 29 absent. 32, 33, 34 absent. 36, 37 absent. 39 absent. 41, 42 absent. 44, 45 absent. 47 absent. 50 absent. 53 absent. 54 absent. 56 absent. 58 absent. 60, 61, 62 absent. So absent numbers for today's class are roll number 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 14, 16, 18, 21, 25, 26, 28, 29, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 39, 41, 42, 44, 45, 47, 50, 53, 54, 56, 58, 60, 61, and 62. If anybody present out of these absent numbers, you just let me know. Okay, if this is for today, then in next session for next week, 39 you're present, then you just rename yourself. You are having different format. See how other people are just renaming themselves. Yes, so YB, you have given a lot of space, so therefore you are not in sequence. Okay, so for next session, we are going to plan next session. So what we people can do for next session, as usual, we will learn something. We have done with noun, pronoun. We'll go for maybe adjective and adverb. We'll try to cover two topics in next session. And as usual, we will go for some question answers also based on that adjective adverbs. And we will go for oral activities also. This time I want some other people also, because you know that last time also people decided, but this time very few people spoke. So everybody take note of it, that it should be everybody's responsibility to just participate in such things. So who will be the people who will speak in next session? I think that Prachimori will speak next time. Will it?
Okay, sir.
And Aditya Pawar, you will speak next time. Now, next time it will be your turn, Aditya. Okay? Aditya, you reply me. With yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Then, who are other people? Suprabha, will you speak? Suprabha Badwe, roll number 2. Is it audible, Suprabha? You have to say yes or no something. Not replying anything, that is not fair. Then from boys, Kalpesh, roll number 23.
Yes, sir.
So you have to prepare presentation next time, Suprabha.
Okay.
Kalpesh Chavan, roll number 23. Is it audible, Kalpesh?
Yes, sir.
So will you prepare presentation next time?
Yes, of course, sir.
So we have done 4. I want one more. So we'll prepare voluntarily. You can raise your hand, those who will prepare. Okay, Aditya, you are there, so you can lower your hand. Anisha. Okay, Anisha is there. As usual, Anisha will be there. Fine. So 5 people for oral communication, and we'll take one more topic like health versus wealth or someone, and we can have discussion also. We'll learn also, and we'll have activities also. Additionally, I will welcome your suggestions also. So do you have any suggestions or something that to tell me? So is there any suggestions? Okay, no suggestions. So we will stop here. Thank you for joining today, and do join for the next session. Yes, Dashrath. I think that Dashrath was about to say something.
No, sir, it is by mistake.
Okay, fine. So we will stop here. We will end this meeting for all.